Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the time a FIU professor asked me out. If you're not from Florida, FIU stands for Florida International University. I used to go to that university, but I ended up dropping out for many reasons that I will not be getting into right now. But a professor at that university actually asked me out, and I heard that it's a lot more common than you might think. So let's just get into the video. So this story took place almost a year ago when I was enrolling at FIU. There was a lot of things that I had to sign, a lot of documents that I had to print out, and my financial aid for some reason wasn't going through, so I had to go to FIU to talk to my advisor and talk to her about my financial aid and why it's not going through. So that day I looked cute, I guess. I had my makeup done, I had a cute outfit going on for me. I really wasn't thinking about someone asking me out or looking cute for anyone else. I was just looking cute for myself, I guess. And I wasn't really looking for anyone or looking for something to happen with anyone. So this was very unexpected. There was a waiting line to see your advisor, and it took me, I think, like an hour and a half to get called, which is insane. FIU would be like that sometimes, but I had to wait a very long time. So I took a seat, everything was calm, I was on my phone, I really was not expecting anything. And then a couple minutes went by, and this very tall, handsome, white, blonde, blue-eyed guy just showed up out of nowhere. He was very tall. He was wearing a suit, so he definitely caught my eye immediately. He looked like he could be around in his 30s. Very professional looking. I saw him and I thought, wow, this guy is very handsome. But I didn't think anything was gonna happen, so I just continued on my phone. Everything was normal. And I see that he's getting closer and closer, and I was like, wait, why is he getting close to me? So he came up to me and he asked me if this was the waiting line, and I told him, yes, you have to sit and you have to wait. You have to put your number in and then get called. So I told him that, and everything was normal. He sat down right next to me, which I thought was like, wait, why is he sitting right next to me? But I was really happy. I really thought he was attractive, and he really was. I'm pretty sure he hates me now, but I'll get more into that later. So like I said before, we sat there for a very long time. We didn't really communicate. We didn't talk to each other, but I did notice him glancing at me several times, and that made me really excited and happy because I thought he was attractive, and I was like, oh my god, maybe this is my next boyfriend. But like I said, we didn't talk, we didn't communicate. And then they called me, and they called me by my legal name, which is Christian. And I didn't know if he knew that I was trans, but I was like, wow, like now he knows my whole story. Now he knows my real tea. Now he knows that I am a trans girl, and I started freaking out a little bit, but I was like, you know what? Whatever, we haven't even talked, we don't even know each other, so it's fine. So when I left, he took a time, what did I just say? He took his time. Why am I not being able to say this right? He took the time to say goodbye to me, which is so weird. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but he took his time. I'm saying it bad again. Oh my god, whatever. He said goodbye to me, and I really wasn't expecting him to say anything to me. I'm so laughing. Anyways, like I said, he told me goodbye, and I really wasn't expecting him to say anything, so I thought that was pretty charming. So when I saw my advisor, everything turned out to be perfectly fine. My financial aid was going to go through, and she just told me to wait it out. So everything was fine. So when I left, I didn't see him, and I was a little bit bummed out. I was like expecting to see him still there and then maybe talk to him, but I didn't see him sitting down, and I was like, oh no, like my chance. Like, you know that feeling when you like see someone you like and you don't do anything, and then afterwards when you don't see them anymore, you're like, my chance is ruined. I should have taken the chance and just said hi to him or start talking to him. So when I started leaving FIU, I saw him again. Like, I was going to my car and I saw him. And I was like, oh my god. and I noticed that he was walking my way. And I was like, oh my God, I should say hi. I should say something. I should get his number. We should like make a plan to go out on a date. And before I got the chance to say anything, he said something first to me. And he told me that he came back because he was, how do I word this? He came back, he was in his car and he came back to look for me because he wanted to say hi and he wanted to make a conversation with me. So that blew my mind. First of all, this was very, very charming. This man was just, everything he was saying was just so charming. And that's when I knew this was gonna be my next. So we continued talking. He told me that he really thought I was attractive. I told him that I thought he was attractive. I remember being very, very nervous and like being like red as a tomato because I was really shy and just like not expecting to like talk to him again. But he told me that he was a professor at FIU. I think he was a philosophy professor. I'm not sure. This happened almost a year ago, so I really don't remember. But he was a professor and he was just there to get a file from his student. I don't really know what he was there for. But he pretty much told me that he really wanted to take me out. And he told me that it was very unprofessional of him to ask a student at FIU out. But he just couldn't, you know, fathom that I was real. He couldn't fathom that I was a trans girl. And that he really, really, really wanted to take me out. And I was really surprised. My taste in men, I like older men. I like guys with blue eyes. I just do. I don't know. It's a preference. So I was definitely like very, very much so attracted to him. So I asked him like, I told him like, yeah, like I'd be down to go out with you. Like this seems like a freaking good idea. No, honey, it was not a good idea. So we exchanged numbers and we pretty much just told each other that we were gonna text and see where it goes from there. After that, we texted for hours and hours and hours. And I remember going to my best friend's house and telling her how I met this beautiful romantic professor and how he asked me for my number and we're gonna be the cutest couple ever. And the text messages were honestly really, really romantic, very like lovey-dovey, you know, when you first start texting someone new and it's just very like romantic and strong, and it felt really, really good, and I thought it was coming from a genuine place. But things took a turn when I asked him when we were gonna hang out. Things got a little bit weird after that. He kept telling me that we had to be discreet about things because he's a professor and I'm a student and it looked really, really bad if we were together, and that he would get in a lot of trouble. So I believed that for like 30 minutes. But then I started getting in my head and I started telling myself that it's because I'm a trans girl and I didn't want to be seen with a trans girl. So I told him that. I told him that if he wants to be discreet because I'm trans, I want nothing to do with it. I want someone who's confident and someone who's going to make me feel good. But he told me that that wasn't the issue and there was something that he left out. And I started asking myself, like, what could it be? Like, what did he leave out? Like, why does he have to be discreet about things? And that's when he told me the truth. And the truth is that he had a wife and a kid. My heart shattered in 10,000 pieces and sank into the Titanic. I was so sad. There was a lot of feelings that I was feeling. I was mad, I was sad, I was still in love, I was confused. I was just feeling so many things, but I was obviously turned off. I was really mad. I didn't want anything to do with that. I didn't want to be, you know, the reason why a marriage breaks off. So I pretty much told him that I wasn't interested. And it's very, very sad. And I just think about like how many times this happens, how many professors ask out their students, how many professors with wives ask out their students. And it's just very, very like it makes me so heated that it happened to me, but also just thinking about how many times it happens, it obviously makes me mad as well. Anyways, that was the time a professor asked me out. Things did not go so well. Things definitely took a turn, and I'm definitely still mad. I definitely blocked him right after he told me that he had a wife and a kid, so I'm not a homewrecker, guys, please. I'm pretty sane when it comes to that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!